Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Gold McCoy CTR, Gold Star, Golden Warrior. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? Sure, a good Saturday with the Saturn energy structure and the coming back home to reality and what time it is, man. Because most people outside of their reality and they touch of, how we supposed to be doing things and like with the structure and the balance like of the family with the man and woman. But like, yeah, thank you, Yahuwah, for all of that you have given me. She like in all that I gave or whatever like that. She like in all of of the achievements and all of the things that I experienced in my life, good and bad. Yeah, because it's making me better. Yeah, but anyway, I want to speak about like the man or whatever like that. She like, how do you know? How can you find out or whatever like that if your man or your husband, is evil or evil or a bad husband or whatever like that? And like how you can find out or whatever like that is based on communication. Based on communication. If a man, if you meet the man or whatever like that, he come up to you talking all nice, talking all sweet or whatever like that. To make himself like all blameless, like he is all good and holier than thou or whatever like that. Some of these men or whatever like that is out to deceive you. So you can open yourself up or like that, so they can manipulate you and utilize you as a vessel, for their own benefit, because they already know like the cosmic womb or like that is siphons a whole lot of energy from the universe, and they need that in order to thrive. So like really like the woman or like that have so much power to the point that they can shut down the spiritual energy or whatever like that from these these bad and evil demonic men or whatever like that that's trying to manipulate you. Manipulate you what you got or like that to come up, so like you can shut that down and watch these people and watch these bastards fall. Never let nobody in your temple like that that's and never let nobody or like that that's in your temple or in your temple of God or like that don't want to tell you about their past situations, how many women that they've been with. What issues that you had with women dealing with communication or whatever like that, like about your past relationships. If they ain't willing to talk about no past relationships or like that with you, and they just want to know about you, want to know how they can open you up or like that based on manipulation and short talking and talking or whatever like that. But at the same time, they ain't telling. They want to know everything about your life and everything about you. But at the same time, you don't even know that much about them or like that in order to really know them. They just telling you things to make you feel good and flash certain objects in your face. Oh shoot, like I got this weed or like that, let's smoke. Oh shoot, like I got this money or like that, let's go to the mall. Oh shoot, I can buy, let's go out to eat or like that. Them type of dudes were like that. They would meeting you or like that and I always want to go out to eat with you or like that, and trying to spend like major money on you or whatever like that. Just so they could think that you is obligated or like that to open yourself up to them or like that sexually, because majority of these people are like that. They is not they only want you, woman, or like that for energy, for cosmic energy. From you that's ciphering down from the from the ether there or the spiritual realm, and they can't thrive without you. Real talk. So stop open yourself up and having sex with these dudes or like that. That's really like don't want to know nothing about, don't want to connect with you emotionally, spiritually, talk about your problems. If somebody don't want to talk about your problems and actually feel you about them problems and actually cry with you, and cry with you or like that, and actually want to experience your pain so that you can get that out of you, so you can grow, like from your past relationships or like that, then they deceiving you. They just want to manipulate you or like that from what you got so they can keep on moving, And like all these dudes were like that. If like you've been knowing this person well like that for all this years or well like that, and you never saw them with their woman, and they don't want you to be around them with their woman well like that, that's how you know like you have that's how you know she like that that they have something out or like that, or they keeping you from their friends or from like they homeboys that they deal with or like that. They'll want you to know who you truly are well like that, or like they don't want. Or like the dude or like that don't want your woman or like that to be around different dudes, so they because like jealousy or ego will kick in, based on like the other dude or like that probably look better, probably like no more than like the other person or like that, and they don't want them to enter the cipher, because like when some people not there with like that, and not around, shoot, like they trying to act like you when you not around. That's the reason why like they don't want you to be around like the people that they intermingle with, because they trying to be you in their in their ciphers, in their personal ciphers, in they private ciphers. So so like anyway, that's the in like the manual like that always that always complaining, always like mad at you or like that, because like you ain't cooking, because you ain't doing this, because you ain't doing that. But at the same time, she like, what they doing or like that to benefit you in your life emotionally, communication, mentally. Do you really know this person? Do you even know like what they've been through, like in they past times or like that, in they past situations, so you can have a sense of scope of how they how they treat women, So like that's what to look at is for as well, because like there's a whole lot of men that's out here like that is manipulating a woman based on like the knowledge that they attain and the knowledge that they gain or like that, and they using that as a bait to reel like the good woman in or like that. She like can just give them breadcrumbs, just give them like breadcrumbs or like that. She like can just holding them back and not willing to walk the ways of righteous or like that together, so you can grow as one. Like they want to keep like they woman or like that out of the ciphers. With you. With you or whatever like that. They want to keep you out of the ciphers. That's why, because like all these men or like that that's talking or like that, and you never saw like they woman or like that talking like on a video with them, or like even like in a public platform or like that, and actually expressing themselves like equally as the man or like that. Then like that's a man or like that. They always want to keep you locked down. They always want to keep you below them and not like eye to eye, because we're supposed to be eye to eye to each other. We're not supposed to be below or greater than than our counterparts. But most of these men or like that look at the woman or like that as a slut, as a hoe, as this, as that, because they've been with multiple women in the past or like that, and they lost and they became unfaithful to women based on like the woman or like that getting manipulated by by the man or like that for by the man, because like the woman or like that, she like actually want a man or like that to actually like to give them a house, to marry them, to actually be down with them or like that. And she like the woman will actually give you your their whole soul to you. They laying down with you or like that. That means that they giving you like their whole body, their whole soul, they whole thought patterns, they whole like being or like that to you. But at the same time, majority of these men or like that is manipulating, and they don't want the man. They don't want the woman. The woman or like that to see eye to eye with them, so you can grow up together. And they always want to see you lesser. So like the man or like that like you never see they woman, you never see like who they with. Like like when you in a cipher together or like that, you never see like they woman present or like that, and they don't allow their woman to talk or speak or like that, like as far as like with the feminine energy, and they always want to be around man all the time. That's how you know she like that this husband or man or the person that you with or like that is evil and is a bad dude or like that, and you need to move around. She like can detach from them. She like can actually like wait and ask for like certain guidance or like that, and pray and paleo like to the Most High Yahuwah, like Eli, to send you like a good righteous man that will hold you down, that's willing to communicate with you, that's willing to see eye to eye with you and don't think they above you. She willing to work with you equally, willing to grow with you like mentally, sexually, she like emotionally, then physically, or like that, like dealing with your life, because a whole lot of people like that, they trying to just because they have this knowledge or like that, and they in certain positions they manipulate the one or like that. Oh shoot, like you could be my this so and so and so and so, like oh shoot, but all you gotta do is just sleep with me or like that, or I'll take you out to eat or like that. Shoot, like, and they already know that like when you take somebody out to eat, that's like that you obligated to do something for them, because like you because he took you out to eat. That's why like these men that really like not for you, and they trying to take you out to eat, they trying to bash you with a whole lot of gifts or like that, like at first, or like you haven't even met this dude, you haven't even known this dude for over a month, or like even like more than like a week or two, or like then they all they already trying to buy you stuff, trying to take you out to eat, trying to do this with you, trying to like give you like the like an hour of like that, like oh yeah I want you or like that, and trying to flash money and what they got like within you, and like the ones that are like that always want to smoke with you all the time or like that, because they want you to open yourself up to them or like that, so they can manipulate you for what you got. Because like, cause like that don't supposed to happen or like that. You supposed to cause like I ran the way like a few women in the past or like that. Not in the past, but like in the past, based on, like I said, she like, you don't, I said like, I don't want to be with you or like that if you don't she like smoke or like that. She like, or like if you don't do this or like that, because like I wanted like a woman that I could do a whole lot of stuff with. Like I don't want no woman or like that that I can't grow with, that I can't build with, that I can't be one with, you know. And most of these men or like that is not like that. They don't want woman to be on the same level of knowledge as them. And that's how you know that they trying to deceive the woman or like that, so they can manipulate them, so they can steal their energy, their life force through sex. Because that's all these some of these men or like that want. They look at the woman body and physique or whatever like that, and they look on a physical level, because like the man or like that, they penis or like that is on the outside of themselves, so they majority on a physical level, on a physical dense level. The woman or like that is inside, so she on the spiritual realm. She feel more. She more on the vibrational realm, you know, in the spiritual realm. But we as men or like that, we are more on the physical realm, or the ego, or like the pride or like that. And that's the reason why like we treat women like shit, because like cause like they going house to house, because like these men or like that, like they treat them like shit at first or like that, and they feel that like all man is the same. Like they just want to have sex and leave them or like that, so they feel that like, man, like if this the case or like that, let me go and sleep with multiple men, let me go and do this, because they feel that it's the natural way to do based on a man. The man, like, is breeding these women to be sluts, to be hoes. Just like the porn industry, just like Hugh Hefner, just like all these people like that. Like what's happening? They manipulating these women like with fame, riches, and within Babylon. Like within the harlot or like that, to sell their souls to them. So like, so watch out, like women or like that. Like if you have a man or like that don't want to see eye to eye with you, that don't want to communicate like emotionally with you, and trying to keep you out of the ciphers or like that when they other partners or friends or whatever like they're around. That means that they want to keep you locked down, and they want to and they want to just be over you, you know. And she like and if a woman or if a man or like that always want to be want you to have like free male friends or like that, so like, and just want you out to themselves. And just like a woman, if a woman just wants you to just be with them, or like that, and not allow you to have like male friends or like that you can actually balance your energies out with. She like, that means she like that they trying to lock you down as well, and like they profit, and they want you to themselves, and they want to manipulate you for money. They want to manipulate you for what you got, you know. She like, because like a woman will like that have power or like that will have a nigga. She like move from a state, they home state, to another state that they don't even know little of, or like they don't even know how they going to survive. No, how they going to get this, how they going actually like operate within the state of which they going to, because like they want to get some. You know, they look at the woman face or like that, the beauty or like that, and they open themselves as well, like through the woman. So the man should like get deceived as well as the woman or like that. But at the same time, she like, it's the man's fault for allowing this stuff to happen or like that, based on like not checking the woman. They seem like that they want the woman or like that to be sluts. They want the woman or like that to wear these tight pants or like that that's showing their shape. Even in the so-called country community, even in so-called more Science Temple of America, even if she like, almost in every so-called conscious group or like that, it's like it's a man or like that don't want they want to see eye to eye with them or like that, and want they woman always below them. She like don't want them to speak. She like when they're around others or like that, they want them just shut up, don't say nothing. You know, like them the man or like that you have to look out for, because they don't want you to be yourself, and they don't want you they want you to just look at them or like that, and not nobody else or like that as a counterpart to you. As a counterpart to you or like that, so you can learn from as well. Not as far as like jealousy, but at the same time like growing together as a community, because we wasn't like so distant, like in as far as like our community and our tribes were like that. We knew each other like husband, she like wife, like children or like that, and we all like knew our boundaries within each other or like that, so we won't slip up, because like that's along with the Torah, Leviticus. Like with the book of Leviticus. Yeah, but anyway, like, yeah, matter of fact, that's what I'm finna do. So I'm finna get this good book real quick. I'll be back. Yo, yo. Alright. Alright, shoot, I ain't gonna be this long. I'm gonna end it with this. Okay. This Levitic. Wait a minute, let me see. Oh, this Leviticus chapter 15, verse 9. 9 through 26, but I'm going to start at 18. As for a woman with whom a man may lay down with an emission of semen, they must bathe in water and be unclean until the evening. So, like, if these women, if these men are like that, they emission of semen or like that, and they don't want to take a shower with you together afterwards, that means they don't. That means they still want to be separate, and they ain't really about you. They just want to get some. Real talk. And they just want to steal your energy. And in case a woman is having a running discharge and her running discharge and her flesh proves to be blood, she should continue 7 days in her menstrual impurity, and anyone touches her will be unclean until the evening, because all these men will like that want to be around women or like that, and want to touch, want to stimulate like emotions and sexual tendency or like that, like during their menstrual cycle, during like the cycle that they supposed to be like within themselves, regenerating themselves and being still and cultivating their inner light or like that, and you trying to mess with them or like that, and it seems like that you force them or like that to actually do something that they don't want to do. Like if somebody don't want to have sex with you that night, and you want to, or like that, or they want to do this, or like that, they want to communicate, and you don't want to, or like that, then like let it be, and wait till the right time and the divine time in order so y'all could talk about it, but at the same time put it out there. Put it out there so so you can know that's what like proper communication, but at the same time that because love, true love is deeper than sex. True love is deeper than buying like your woman or like that multiple clothes or multiple this or multiple that. True love is deeper than that. True love is actually communication and actually emotionally feeling your woman or like that, feeling her pains, feeling like what she's going through, feeling her expressions, and allow her to express herself so she can tell you more about herself and how you feel, she feeling or like that, so you can learn. And so you can learn from her, so you can get the wisdom from the cosmic womb. But at the same time, like you thinking that you that, or like then you thinking that you have to say so over the woman, and that's the real reason why like the woman is locked down now. She going in sluts and prostitutes now, because the man want them to be lower than them, want them to be like beasts, have sex with anybody. But them or like that, they wearing protection and shit like that. But at the same time, you getting they whole energy. You feeling their whole energy feel like that, because they going within you. They get on within you or like that, and you actually like sitting there or like that, allowing everything to spread within you based on their energy field. So watch who you lay down with, woman. And it say, and anything upon which she may lay down in her menstrual impurity, it will be unclean. And it say, and anyone touches her bed should wash his garments, and he must bathe in water and be unclean until the evening. Wait a minute. It's talking about the discharge. I wanted to go about like the actual. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. About like the actual who you should sleep with, who you don't supposed to be talking to. Okay, this Leviticus 17 verse 3 through 18, and this. In this Leviticus 18, Leviticus 18 verse 17. Okay, you must not. Okay, and Yahweh or Yahuwah continued to speak to Moses, saying, "Speak to the sons of Israel, and you must say to them, I am Adonai, your God. The way the land of Egypt does, in which you dwell, you must not do. And the way the land of Canaan does, into which I am bringing you, you must not do." It say, I and in their statutes you must not walk. My judicial decisions you should carry out, and my statutes you should keep so as to walk in them. I am Yahweh, your Adonai, and you must keep my statutes and my judicial decisions, which if a man will do, he must also live by means of him. I am Yahweh. It say, you people must not come near any man of you to any close fleshly relative of his to lay bare nakedness. You know, you should not lay down with no man and naked, or you should never see no man naked. It's like I am Adonai. It's like the nakedness of your father and the nakedness of your mother you must not lay bare. She is your mother. You must not lay bare her nakedness. The nakedness of your father's wife you must not lay bare. It is your father's wife. It's your father's nakedness. As for the nakedness of your sister, the daughters of your father, or the daughter of your mother, whether born in the same household or born outside of it, you must not lay bare. Bare their nakedness. But like who having sex with their cousins, having sex with their half sisters and shit like that. Lawless people, man, because they ain't reading the law, they ain't following the commandments. Because they still that, oh sure, it's the white man shit. Like nah, because like how this the white man stuff, like when he was illiterate in Europe in the 1800s, and why they told us like to not read the Bible like that, because we knew how to read in Hebrew and multiple dialects like that, and they want us to read like the actual the English translation of the Hebrew text within the Tanakh or the Bible. And that's why they kept us from reading, not because we didn't know how to read, because like we knew how to read. They just didn't want to us after they castrated us and beat us down, they didn't want us to relearn the law of God so we can rise up. And say wait a minute. As for the nakedness of, okay, it say the nakedness of your father's wife you must not lay bare. It is your father's nakedness. As for the nakedness of your sister, the daughter of your father, or like the daughter of your mother, whether born in the same household or born outside of it, you must not lay bare their nakedness. As for the nakedness of the daughter of your son, or the daughter of your daughter, you must not lay bare their nakedness, because they are your nakedness. As for the nakedness of the daughter of your father's wife, the offspring of your fathers, she being your sister, you must not lay bare her nakedness. The nakedness of your father's sister, you must not lay bare. She is the blood relationship of your father. So like, how many people like that having sex with they father sister out here? A lot of people, because they getting condemned too, and they going, and judgment coming under them, and all these people gonna perish. And it say like the nakedness of your father's sister you must not lay bare. She is your blood relation of your father. The nakedness of your mother's sister you must not lay bare, because she is the blood relationship of your mother. The nakedness of your father's brother you must not lay bare. You must not come near his wife. She is your aunt. You know. It say the nakedness of your daughter-in-law you must not lay bare. She is your son's wife. You must not lay her nakedness bare. The nakedness of your brother's wife you must not lay bare. It is your brother's nakedness. The nakedness of a mother and her daughter you must lay bare. It say like you shouldn't even have sex with the mom and the daughter, man. And how many people doing? They having sex with the mom and the daughter. It say the nakedness of your brother's wife you must not lay bare. It is your brother's nakedness. The nakedness of a mother and her daughter you must not lay bare. The daughter of her son and the daughter of her daughter you must not take in order to lay her nakedness bare. They are cases of blood relationships. It is a loose conduct, and you must not take a woman in addiction to her sister as a rival to uncover her nakedness that is beside her during her lifetime. You see, going to a sister like that to know more about the woman or like that you with. That's wrong. It's saying you must not come near a woman during the menstruation of her impurity to lay down in her nakedness. You know, like we just said that, like people having sex with women or like that on their period and stuff like that. And it's saying you must not give your admission as semen to the wife of your associate to be unclean by it. Yeah, it's saying you must not give your admission as semen to the wife of your associate. You know, like most people should like the wife of your associate or whatever like that. She like the wife of like the person that you working with or whatever like that, or like your close friend or like that. Like you secretly having sex with their wife or sex with a woman or like that, or they been with. That's impurity, and that's abomination to God. And it say, and you must not allow the devoting of any of your offspring to Moloch, which means like you should not sacrifice your children and abort them. Because times get harder or like that now, like times ain't gonna never get hard because children like cost more money that you know or like that. You like in there's certain programs, there's certain fundings that you can get right. Just just with the state alone, or like that, you can get it right, but at the same time you don't know and you lose faith, because you don't have faith in God. You seeing all of the evilness around you, or like that, and you feel there's no hope, like with your children. But at the same time, like, why you even lay down and have children in the first place if you can't support them? And and it say, where I was at, it say, you must not profane the name of your God that way. It say, I am Adonai, and you must not lay down with a male the same as you lay down with a woman. It is a detestable or abomination thing. And you must not give your semen to any beast. So how many people like having sex with animals now? How many videos or like that of a woman or like that, like having sex with horses and shit now? How many dudes were like that, you like having sex with ghosts and shit like that, and creating these hybrid beasts on the planet, because they a hybrid creation themselves were like that, and they're gonna get wiped off the planet soon. They're gonna get vomited out, and that's why the sun getting hotter, man. And that's the reason why like these days is getting clear, clear, because like this ancestral energy, it's like raising from the planet or like that, like as we travel through the galactic universe to rebirth. It's like where was that? It say, and you must not give your admission to any beast to become unclean by it, and a woman shall not stand before a beast to have connection with it. It is a violation of what is natural. Do not make yourself unclean by any of these things, because by all of these things the nations whom I am sitting out from before you have made themselves unclean, and they got vomited out, right? And it's happening again. That's the reason why, like, this the final shit. Real talk. This the final, man. Because it seemed like this a recurring cycle amongst our people, man. Like, this shit still going on since the days of the old. It's a, consequently, the land is unclean, and I shall bring punishment for its error upon it, and the land would vomit its inhabitants out. It will vomit the lawless people that's not sealed by the Most High. That's not, that's acting like they righteous, but they really not. They doing dirt, or like the ones who like that's actually like going against the commandments of God, or like that. These the ones that's going to get destroyed soon. Just real talk. Anyway, it say, and you shall yourself must keep my statutes and my judicial decisions, and you must not do any of these things, detestable things, whether a native or an alien resident who is residing as an alien in your midst. For all of these detestable things the men of the land who were before you have done, so that the land is unclean. Then the land will not vomit you out for your detestable things, it the same way as it will certainly vomit out the nations who were before you that did these abominational acts. And it's I'm going to end it with this. In cases anyone does any of these detestable things, then the souls doing them must be cut off from their people, cut off from God, cut off from the nationhood, cut off from from like the galactic life force or like that, and actually like ciphering cosmic energy, and cut off from directly talking to God. It say, and you must keep your obligation to me, not to carry on any of the detestable customs that you have been carried on before you, that you may not make yourself unclean by them. I am Yahweh Adonai, your God. But like anyway, yeah, man, shoot, like that's what I want to go through, like with the actual how to spot out, or like that, shoot, like like how to know, or like that, if you if your man is evil, and or if you have a bad husband. So like anyway, like take these Jews or like that, you like and analyze them or like that, you like and actually do cross research, and like don't let no man manipulate you or like that based on what they got, because the man that have the least is the one that is truly righteous and will hold you down more than all these other niggas that you think is real with you, because like they said, an illusion that they have this, that they have that, but at the same time they secretly don't they want you around. They want you to be lower than them so they can manipulate you or like that and push you to the side when they done finishing what they have to do with you or like that, so much love, shalom. Let's end this with the Moorish American prayer. Eli, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, true peace, freedom, and justice. Eli is my protection, my God, and my salvation by night and by day through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. Ooh. Enjoy your day. Get some nature and get grounded, man. Yeah, because like this full moon, like that was the peak of the full moon or like that, and it's going. I mean, and the moon is waning back down, like to a new energy and vibration on the planet. So I always go outside of it like that and get this new DNA codes to unfold every like probably like 6 or 7 a.m. or like that, so you can get the new life force as the rebirthing of the sun coming up, like as like the actual like Earth is rotating, because it don't come up. The sun is at the same position. We traveling. And we spinning on the axis, which is days and nights, and that creates time zones based on the curvature of the earth. But most niggas talking about this, the earth is flat, but that's another story. But much love, Shalom, and I love you, woman. You know, I love you more than like the man, because the man came from the woman. Just real talking, I get hated because like I love women or like that more than these egotistic a patriot man or like that always want the man or like that to be on top as a patriot or a dictatorship or like that, but don't want no woman to have no say so. But you came from a woman. That means you disrespect your damn self and you're gonna perish from the planet soon. Much love. Shalom.